Alright everybody, welcome back to my Thanksgiving Day special, in which we're now going to play Jeopardy Platinum Edition for PC. There we go, set it up.
This is Jeopardy!
Computer. Ted, yeah, alright. Ted and Mimi today. Let's play.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your favorite answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Here are the categories. Compound words.
Alright.
Composers. Architecture. Biology. Horror novels. Guinness records.
Alright, Architecture 100. The Seagram building in this city was designed by Philip Johnson and Ludwig Mies van der Rohe in the 1950s. What is New York City?
Right.
Correct. Go again. Roy Dean set a world record in 1970, completing one of these in the London Times in 3 minutes 45 seconds. What is a... What is a marathon? Or, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
I don't have any idea. What do you mean about Zen? Crossword puzzle.
That's right. Pick again.
Oh, okay. A nictitating membrane is a third one of these found in birds, reptiles, and other creatures. An eye?
Gosh, that's wrong.
What is an ear?
No, sorry.
Dang it. An eyelid?
You got it. Make another selection.
Alright. On his 80th birthday in 1945, the Finnish government issued a stamp bearing his likeness. Ooh. Pavro Nurmi?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Nope. John Sibilis? Alright. Halophyte is a plant that tolerates high levels of this in the soil. Nitrogen.
Gosh, that's wrong.
Oh, this is tough. I don't know. Salt?
You're right.
Alright. This Flight of the Bumblebee composer revised Boris Godunov after Mussorgsky's death. Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov? Whoever that is, yeah. Alright. Originally, this noun referred to an evil spirit said to oppress sleepers. Now it's any terrifying dream. What is a nightmare?
You're right.
Compound words for 200. These feathered friends that can fly backwards are named for the noise their wings make. What are hummingbirds?
correct response. Select again.
A compound words for 300. As Cher could tell you, this lunar adjective means days with romantic sentiment. What is moonstruck?
Right.
Compound words for 400. This word for an intellectual could also refer to someone who's obsessed with omelets. What is an egghead?
You got it. Make another selection.
Compound words for 500. Daily double. 500, please. This organ-splitting feeling might be caused by psoriasis. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
It is heartbreak. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's have biology 100. In mammals, the thorax is divided from the abdomen by this muscular sheet of tissue. The esophagus?
Sorry. Wrong.
What's the throat?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
Well, herpa derp. Herpa derp, 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 derp. The diaphragm?
Right.
Alright. Jack Torrance terrorizes his family after they move into a haunted hotel in this Stephen King novel. Oh gosh. The Shining?
Yes.
Oh wow. Alright. Bram Stoker wrote this novel after hearing stories about Wallachian ruler Vlad the Impaler. What is Dracula?
That's right. Pick again.
Horror novels 200. In this modern classic, fathers Marin and Karras try to rid Regan McNeil of a demon. What is The Exorcist?
You're right.
Horror novels for 300, please. The setting for this 1967 Ira Levin novel, A Gloomy Manhattan Apartment Building, is based on one where he had lived. The Stand?
Sorry. Wrong.
I didn't think so. Alright. Rosemary's Baby?
That's right. Pick again.
Oh, alright. This bestseller by Thomas Tryon tells of twin brothers Niles and Holland Perry, but one of them is dead. The Other?
You got it.
Wouldn't have gotten that one. The longest of these fasteners measured 9,353 feet and had 2,565,900 teeth. What is a zipper?
That's right. Pick again.
Guinness Records 100. In 1990, a Pringles plant in Tennessee produced the largest of these, 23 inches by 14.5 feet. What is a potato chip?
You got it.
A Guinness Records for 200. Colonel in Africa kept one of these journals the longest, 91 years, 1896 to 1987. What is a diary?
Yes.
Guinness Records 500. The oldest man ever to take this U.S. office was Alvin Barkley, who was 71 at the time. I don't know. Vice presidency? Vice president?
Correct response. Select again.
Alright. It's a support built against a Gothic structure's outer wall. Oh. A buttress? Yeah.
That's right. Pick again.
Not necessarily flying either. In 1887, he designed his first building while working for Joseph Lyman Sisby in Chicago. Who is, Frank Lloyd Wright.
That's a correct response. Select again.
Let's have architecture for 300. It's the more common name for tall casement windows from the country where they were developed. Ooh. What are Spanish windows? No?
Gosh, that's wrong.
Ah, well. There we go. All right. French windows. Oh yeah.
That's right. Pick again.
Oh well. While most conifers are evergreens, the larch is this, dropping its leaves every year. What is deciduous?
Yes.
Let me have composers for 100. Faraday Grove did the original orchestration of his Rhapsody in Blue. Who is George Gershwin?
That's right. Pick again.
Composers 300. In 1883, he was interred in a vault at his Villa Wanfried in Beirut. Oh. Richard Strauss?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
How about Richard Wagner? I'll try that one.
You're right.
Alright, composers 400. The original family name of this Tales of Hoffmann composer was Eberst. Ooh. Mendelssohn?
No, sorry.
Nope. Alright, I have no idea, so I'm not buzzing in. Jacques Offenbach. Alright. In 1938, this German architect became chairman of Harvard's Department of Architecture. I got nothing. Walter Gropius. Now the last clue. When one of these infectious agents is mature, it's called a virion. Virion. I don't know how you say that word, but either way, I think that's right. We're looking for a virus. Alright. Double Jeopardy time coming up.
All right, it's time now for the double Jeopardy round. Here are the categories.
Famous animals, famous names, psychology, famous landmarks, fruits and vegetables, state capitals.
Alright. Engineers Emile Noguer and Maurice Koechlin helped design this 984-foot Paris structure. What is the Eiffel Tower?
You got it. Make another selection.
Famous landmarks 400. On this South Dakota landmark, the head of Washington is about as high as a 5-story building. What is Mount Rushmore?
You're right.
Let's take famous landmarks for 6. This Roman landmark, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was dedicated in 80 AD. What is the Colosseum?
That's right. Pick again.
Famous landmarks for 800. The Great Temple of the Aztecs in this capital city was discovered in 1978 and can now be toured. What is Mexico City?
You got it. Make another selection.
Famous landmarks for 1,000. Excerpts from the Virginia Statue for Religious Freedom appear on a wall of this D.C. presidential landmark. What is the Jefferson Memorial?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Going on. In 1900, he was appointed head of the U.S. Army Yellow Fever Commission. Who was Sir Walter Raleigh?
Sorry. Wrong.
Was it him? Alright. It's not Sir Walter Raleigh, so who was it? Whew. Walter Reed?
You're right.
Alright. Also called aubergine, this is often salted and drained before cooking. What is potato?
No, sorry.
Ah, darn. Darn. Squash?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
Oh, that's wrong too. Alright. Whew. Eggplant.
That's right. Think again.
Oh, okay. The Duke of this palace rode his charger Copenhagen at the Battle of Waterloo. What is Wellington?
That's right. Pick again.
Famous animals for 200. In 1959, Kakariko, a rhinoceros, was elected to the Sao Paulo City Council in this country. What is Brazil?
Yes.
Famous animals 400. A portrait of Black Diamond, a bison, appeared on the reverse of this U.S. coin from 1913-1938. What is a nickel?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Famous animals for 800. According to Muslim tradition, he rode a steed named Burak on his night journey to the seven heavens. Who is Mohammed? No? Not Mohammed? No.
Sorry, wrong.
Not Mohammed, so. Alright. Ishmael?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
I didn't think so. Oops, I don't know.
Gosh, that's wrong.
You fail. It was Muhammad. Oh, okay. Over 1,000 people per hour saw two of these, Xinjiang and Lingling, at the National Zoo in 1972. Xinjiang and Lingling. Siberian tiger?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Boy, I don't know. The giant panda?
Yes.
Oh, alright. Ailurophobia is the fear of these pets. What are cats?
That's right.
I'm definitely not afraid of cats. I have one. Psychology for 200. A method of trying to predict the future scientifically was named for this oracle. What is the Oracle of Delphi?
Correct response. Select again.
That is right. Alright. This syndrome is characterized by involuntary tics, odd noises, and shouted obscenities. What is, Tourette's? Tourette syndrome?
You got it.
Psychology for 400. Dementia pugilistica is so named because it often affects people in this sport. Oh. Boxing.
That's right. Pick again.
Alright. The curly leaf variety of this herb is used as a garnish, in flat Italian for flavoring. What is parsley?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Fruits and vegetables for the next clue, please. 400. In 1893, the justices of the Supreme Court declared that this was a vegetable, not a fruit. What is the tomato?
Yes.
800, please. Fruits and vegetables. Montmorency is the sour or pie type of this fruit, cultivated most often in the United States. What is the apple?
Gosh, that's wrong.
Oh well. Got $3,500 in second place. Hanging on for dear life. Alright. Alright. You're looking for the cherry. Alright. Fruits and vegetables, 1,000. Daily double. Let's go for a tie, 1,100. Here's the clue in fruits and vegetables. The joy of cooking suggests cooking the Savoy type of this longer than the regular type. Savoy. What is it, bean?
No, sorry.
I had no idea. Cabbage. Well, let's see how I do in state capitals. 200, please. In 1867, Nebraska's capital was moved from Omaha to Lancaster, which was renamed this. What is Lincoln?
You got it.
State capital is 400. This capital of Washington was laid out in 1851 and first called Smithfield. What is Olympia? Can't spell. There we go.
Right.
State capital is 600. This Texas city is known for its artificial moonlight, mercury vapor street lamps atop iron towers. What is Austin?
You're right.
Better have gotten that one. State capital is for 800. It's nicknamed the Green Mountain City. What is Montpelier? Oops.
Right.
State capital is 1,000. Settled in 1837, this city was first called Michigan, but was later named for an area in New York State. What is Albany?
No, that's not right.
Oh, no. Now I'm slipping again. This isn't good. As I try desperately to hang on. I
Gosh.
just said that, Mimi. Are you not paying attention? Lansing. Oh.
That's a correct response. Select again.
Oh, right, because Lansing is the capital of Michigan. Two of his compositions were adopted as the state songs of Kentucky and Florida. Who is Stephen Foster? Oops.
You're right.
Can we go back to psychology for 800, please? This philosophical movement associated with Sartre inspired a form of psychotherapy. Don't know. Existentialism. Okay. 200, famous names. In 1896, he coined the term psychoanalysis. Who is Sigmund Freud?
Yes.
Famous names for 600? Do the daily double. Once again, I'm going to try to go for a tie. 1600. Here's the clue in famous names. Diaghilev dismissed this dancer in 1913 after he married another dancer, Romila Dipolsky. I do not know.
Sorry, wrong.
It doesn't look like I'm going to win. Václav Nijinsky, now the last clue. While publisher of The World, he was indicted for libeling Theodore Roosevelt and J.P. Morgan, among others. Looking for Joseph Pulitzer. Alright. Mimi is not eligible for Final Jeopardy.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category. Awards.
I'm going to have to go all in. In 1929, this U.S. Antarctic explorer was a recipient of the Boy Scout Silver Buffalo Award. Okay, let me think of his name. Who is Raoul Amundsen?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Oh, it's Richard Byrd. Alright.
You got it.
Oh well.
Way to go, champ.
Good game though, Ted. Good game. Wait, no, I didn't want to restart. Okay, but I will see you all for that next video. I will see you all for that next video coming soon, though. We'll be right back right after this.